Hi, in this tutorial from GPL Technologies, we'll be guiding you through the process of creating a new custom workflow in ShotGrid to effectively track and manage vendor bids and bid packages for your project. Over the course of this video, we'll create custom entities, design new pages, configure fields, and demonstrate your new workflow. The first step is to create our new custom entities. Once you're in ShotGrid, go to your profile icon in the upper right corner of the window. Click the icon to open the drop-down menu and navigate to your site preferences. Once on the site preferences, we'll navigate to entities and expand it. You'll see a list of all the entities that exist in your ShotGrid site. We're going to expand custom entities. We're going to expand custom entity 1. We're going to say yes, use custom entity 1. We'll call this bid. We will enable all of these checkboxes. For the permissions for all of these, we're going to want to make sure that only admin and manager is selected. If any artist or vendor is selected, we'll go ahead and deselect that here. So now that the bid entity is created, we're going to want to do the same thing and create an entity for bid package. So you'll expand custom entity 2. We'll say yes, use custom entity 2. We'll name this to bid package. We will enable all of these checkboxes again. And for permissions, we will make sure that only admin and manager is selected. Once that's complete, we'll scroll down to the bottom and we'll select Save Changes. Once your entities are created and you're back in your project, on the navigation bar, you'll go to Project Pages. You'll go ahead and create a new page. We'll call this page Bids. For the type, we'll select our new bid entity and create page. Once the page is created, the first thing you're going to want to do is add it to the navigation bar. To do that, go to the page settings, select Add to Navigation, and move the Bids tab to where you want it to be, and select Save. On your bids page, you will have just a few of the columns up here. You'll have bid name, updated by, and date updated. The asset shot, vendor, bid status, bid type, bid amount, vendor assumptions, and bid package fields are all fields that you will need to create on your ShotGrid site. I'll quickly step through each one to show you how it's made. The asset shot is going to be an entity field type, and all you'll need to select is asset and shot. The vendor field is going to be an entity field type, and all you'll need to do is select group. The bid status is going to be a status list, and you'll need to create the following statuses for this field. So you're going to want to create awarded, bidding, declined, NA, and pending. And for display format, select icon. The bid type field is going to be a list field type, and the list of types you'll want to include is going to be bid, overage, adjustment, and other. The bid amount is going to be a currency field type. The vendor assumptions is going to be a text field type. And the bid packages is going to be an entity field type, and you'll select bid package. For the next page we're going to want to create, we're going to want to call it the bid packages page. The bid type will be bid package. We'll follow the same steps to add it to the navigation bar. And then for this page, the fields that you're going to want to create is going to be the bid package type. This is going to be a list type field, and you're going to want to have bid package, change order, and other. The next field is going to be the bid package status, and you'll create the following statuses, which will be awarded, bidding, pending, declined, and NA. For the display format, we will also want to select icon. The vendor field will be the same. It'll be the field type will be entity, and the entity will be group. You'll want to create an assets field. For this, it'll be a little bit different than the bidding page. This will just be asset, and you'll have a multi-entity. The same goes for the shots field. It'll be a multi-entity, and you'll have shot selected. Description will just be a text field type. For the bid package field, all you'll need to do to add this is to add the column and select bid package. This is created when you created the field for bid package under the bidding page. Now there is one more field that we'll create together. To do that, we're going to go to Fields, Manage Bid Package Fields. We are going to add a new field, and this field is going to be used to total the amount of bids in a bid package. So we're going to call this bid package total. This is going to be a query field. The entity we'll select is going to be bid. We're going to want to keep this query here. Bid package is current bid package. For show, we're going to want to do the summary of. We're going to want to do summary of bid amount, which is the currency that we created under the bid. And then calculated by, we're going to do sum. So it calculates all of the currency within the bids. Select next. Create field. Select done. And it'll add it to the columns. In order to see how everything works, I went ahead and switched projects to something that has bids already imported as well as bid packages. So you'll see on this bids page, we can see individual bids that were imported on various shots from different vendors, which include the status as bidding, the bid amounts they've submitted, as well as any vendor assumptions they may or may not have had. And then if we head over to the bid packages page, we can see a summary of what was included with each bid package. So for demonstration purposes, we're going to go ahead and create a new bid package. We're going to do this for Digital Domain because we want to import bids that they did on these shots. So we'll select add bid package. We'll name this DDO underscore sequence name underscore bid package 001. The vendor will go ahead and put in Digital Domain and select create bid package. Now from there, all we'll need to do is add the shots to this bid package. So to do that, we'll head over to the shots page. We will filter only items from that sequence we want to have bid. We'll select all the shots and head over to this bid package field. We will right click, edit bid packages, and then we want to add that new package that we created. So now if we head back over to the bid packages page, we can see that in this bid package, those shots have been added. So next up, all we have to do is import the bids into ShotGrid. So we'll head back over to the bids page. We'll select more, import bids, and then we will pull up the CSV that Digital Domain provided to us. So in this CSV, we can see the individual and unique bid name, the asset or shot it's linked to, their vendor code, bid status, bid type, the bid amount they put for each shot. They have the work description from what was originally requested to be bid, any vendor assumption that they had, and then the bid package that it's linked to. So to import this, all we're going to do is select everything, copy it, head back over to the import tool, paste, and then you'll see that everything matches up to a column within Chakra. The only thing that will not import is going to be the VFX work description, because that is actually a field based off of a shot, not off of a bid. So we'll press continue. We're going to use the bid name as the ID. Select continue again. It's going to tell us that 9 bids will be created. We'll press finish and import. And then if we go back to the page, we can see all of these bids from DD were added to the list. So for ease of demonstration, we'll go ahead and we will start approving bids. For this example, we'll go ahead and we will approve all of the digital domain bids. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to select everything except for digital domain. We're going to change the bid status to be declined. And then we'll just reverse our filter so we see only digital domain. We're going to select everything here and then change this status to awarded. Now, if we were to head over to the bid packages, we'll need to do the same thing. We're going to change the status for the other bid packages to say declined. And then we are going to award the bid package for digital domain. So now if we head over to an individual shot, there are certain views that you can include on your shot page. For example, this is going to be a bidding tab to show the awarded bids per shot, as well as the awarded shot total at the top. So another thing that might come up are overages. So if you want to add an overage to a shot, you can either import it as an overage for the bid type, or you can do it from the shot page by selecting add bid. We'll name this DDO 105. We're going to say XAA 0100, and because this bid name already exists, it does have to be different. So we will do underscore overage. The bid type will be overage. We'll go ahead and mark this as awarded. And then for bid amount, let's go ahead and put $2,000. Create bid. Now, if we refresh this page here, we'll see that it calculates both of these amounts to be 12,000. And we will also just mark this as digital domain. The other useful tool that you'll be able to create is going to be the reporting tool. So if you head over to bid or bid packages page and select report, when designing your report page, you can create a variety of custom widgets and charts to help display any useful information from the bidding process. For example, we have here a chart that has shot cost by episode. We can see that the $90,000 that was awarded to digital domain shows up for the 105 episode. We can see the $2,000 overage that was added, and we can see the total for additional cost and original awards for $92,000.